Hey guys, Shirtless Curtis here. Just wanted to let you know that YouTube has been on a blockathon again, blocking our videos. So if you enjoy the anime reactions, the reactions to the TV shows, cartoons, all that stuff, please just check out the Goosh, our Patreon. Got tons and tons of full reactions over there, and we really have a good time. If you got a second, check it out for me. Yeah, that guy right there in the ring with me. I hate him. As we talk more about this, if you decide to learn more about this, I'm sure you'll hate him too. Now, my hatred may not be for the reasons you might think. Has nothing to do with in-ring. I've never hated anybody for anything in-ring. Certainly there are some guys that were a lot more fun to work than others, and some were challenging or whatever. And it's not anything from, I don't hate them because of anything as far as locker room antics. They're just like any other workplace or place where people congregate at all. There were people in the locker room I didn't really care for, but nobody I can say I hated because of locker room demeanor or how they conducted themselves in there. This guy came through our wrestling school, and from the first day he showed up, he was the most unathletic wrestler or wannabe wrestler I've ever seen, ever in my life, before or since. But that wasn't any reason to hate him. I mean, he was certainly challenging to be able to teach to do anything because of his limited abilities, but I'm not the greatest athlete in the world either. But I mean, you know, I was a really good baseball player, halfway decent boxer, played some football. I had some skills. This guy, nothing, just nothing. But I will tell you this, and I mean this sincerely. If I knew then what I know now, I would have beaten the shit out of him right in that ring. And I would have felt so good about doing it too. And I wouldn't have even taken the opportunity, I when I threw punches, I threw them really hard and just short. I have good control of my punches. I wouldn't have even pretended to let one slip. I would have wanted this asshole to know why he was getting a beat down. I would have wanted him to know it was coming. I would have pushed him into a corner and said, "Listen, dude, I'm about to kick the shit out of you. Defend yourself." And then I would have beat the fuck out of him. That's what would have happened. And then to make matters worse, years ago, many of you know, I made a full-length feature film called One Last Kill. And I ended up putting this idiot in the movie. And that sucks for me because I'm proud of One Last Kill. I put a lot of time and effort into it, and I thought it was a good production. And now I'll never watch it again. I have no use for it, just because his stink is on it. If only there was some way I could have figured out who he really was. Yeah, well, the events of that movie would have been entirely different, but I would have acted like the character I played towards him. So yeah, this guy is my most hated opponent, but there's nothing kayfabe about it. It's all for legit reasons, and I'm not going to specifically tell you why I hate him so much, but I'll tell you this: he wrestled as Noise, and then later Millennium Millionaire Scott Scarsdale. I'll also tell you that his real name is Scott Weinbloom. Feel free to go look him up and then tell me in the contents, or tell me in the comments if you don't just really hate him too. Sometimes in life, you just end up lamenting missed opportunities and just beating the dog shit out of this guy was a missed opportunity. Wish I could have somehow known then what I know now.